Okay. Okay, today we are going to have a presentation on JavaBeans by Vicky, and then Vicky and I are also going to talk about MVC, what we learned about it, and hopefully show some code. Um, Vicky, are you ready to go into your JavaBeans right now, or do we want to talk about next week first?
I can do it.
Okay.
What's better? We can talk about the next week or later. Brian, what do you feel?
It's whatever you want.
Let's do
Do you wanna?
JavaBeans first, and we can talk about next week at the end.
But, so I will share my screen. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Good. So let me say a couple things about the JavaBeans. So JavaBean is the plain old Java object. It has no methods that contain behavior. It has private attributes, accessors, and mutators for those attributes, and implement serializable. It implements serializable as private attributes, accessors, getters, and setters. Also, here we can add code and equals methods. Sometimes programmers do that. We can add methods and constructors to JavaBean, but we can only set attribute values and include no behavior. So the constructor without parameters, or in other words, it should be empty. Empty. That is required, but programming code and equals. So as I showed that it's serializable, have private attributes, and without parameters, it should be public. Also, here I have in the main method the tester, where we are our attributes, and I to run the program. First, before I will mom about the cat. Here I have the name, and then private integer cat, private integer the cat weight, how to say, and monitor is empty. Also, I have accessors, getter for the and setter for the cat name, getter for the cat, and getter for the again for the cat age, and also for the cat weight, and setter for the cat weight. If we want to add hash code and equals method, we can click I will try to do it later when my program will run. And in the chat, two cat named Tiger, and his age 5, and his weight is 6. For the output, in its name, age, and so you can see that. And code and equal that's right click, and then generate and equals and hash code. Click next. In all boxes we have the check mark. Next, next, finish. Right now we have the good example of the JavaBeans. It could be glabel when it's implementing the interface, has private attributes and empty and has getters and setters. And JavaBeans, it's for the creation reusable software components. I think it's all what I want to say about this. And if you have something to add, you are welcome. Or maybe you have questions.
Yeah, the only thing that I would add is like it doesn't have a main method. So maybe you want to have like JavaBeans doesn't need to have a main method, just your private variables or attributes and your getters and setters. That's what I understood before. So if you wanted to use your JavaBeans, you create any file, like for example, in a JSON or QCJSON or both, you can use your JavaBeans inside those, so you can get all that information for to create a JSON string. But I can't do that right now because it's not working in my computer.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure most classes are JavaBeans, right? Most classes you have getters and setters,
it's a
and
good
then
basic.
Go ahead, Vicky.
I mean, it's a good basic stuff that we can use.
Right.
Yeah. It is more like a template for almost anything.
Exactly.
Cool.
So, if you want, I can talk about the MVC.
Yeah, sounds good.
So, give me a second. As the MVC, it's a model, view, and controller. It's a software architectural pattern for implementing user interface on computers. It divides a given software application to three interconnected parts: separate internal representation of information from the ways that information is viewed or accepted from the user. So directly image the data, rules of the application. View can be any output representation of information, such as a diagram. Multiple use of the same information are possible, such as bar chart for management and a tabular view for a, and the controller accepts input and converts it to commands for the model or view. And I want to add a little bit about the view layer. Usually we think that the user is a human, but it could be any other computing system. So it's really important to understand. Um, so the view layer shows us the model has data, and controller is doing something to us that data. And as I understand, if I'm wrong, the model layer doesn't know anything about the view layer and controller. But the view layer and controller, of course, they know about the model layer and they communicate with it. Am I right? Do you hear me, guys?
Yes, yes. Sorry, we hear you.
Okay, good.
Brian's
Yes.
on mute.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So I will show my layers. So I have the class, what has main method, to combine everything from different layers. So here is my model example. My program is super easy, and it is just ask for the to type the favorite, and those layers, they are communicate with each other and helps like what we have. So in model layer, I have the input and constructor. It calls for the method, and what is asking for the specific number, and the method returns that that number.
Why do you have a reader in there?
Buffer reader, yeah.
In the model, why do you have a buffered reader?
Maybe I can but it's not as like all calculation, and let me show you my controller is input view layer and then to the controller, and we'll see. So in the view layer, I have a constructor, print text. First, it shows that the user should type his favorite number. And the print text 2, I'm asking the user if he will not type exit. You see that if he will type exit, he will exit this program. But if he will get number, I'm asking if he wants to enter another favorite number. If he wants, he can type the exit and will exit this program. The method print num showing that specific number with the text your favorite number is. So like it is not just a number, so the person who see the number, he knows that it is his favorite number. Controller example, I have two private attributes, the constructor methods. And as you see, while it works, the user, like I'm asking him like to type number exit, and like if exit equals like the string exit equals to exit, so like finish it. If he'll not, we'll type the exit. He can type his favorite number, and the number, I'm trying to explain. I don't want to say it equals to number, but it's asking for that, like if the connection to the integer number. And from the model example, we are calling the yournum function. And then the view example, from that layer, we are calling the function print num, and it will show that message if because the end user didn't exit, we will have the message here where I'm asking to enter another favorite, and let me show you how it works. Anyway, if you have some questions, you can ask me right now, because it's better to talk.
So which
it's running.
So which file are you running right now?
The MVC example, since it has the main method. The model example, view example, and controller example, they don't have the main method. And
should the controller have the main method or not?
I decided to have a separate file, but actually we can ask Brother Larson about that, since like maybe my understanding.
I don't know.
Me too.
Okay.
I just have my
mm-hmm.
I just put it in my like
In the
in
controller.
the no in my actual application file, but I don't know if you can use it in the other ones.
Mm. Running. So couple more seconds and we'll see the message. So tap exit to exit this program. Please enter your favorite number or type exit. My favorite number is 8. 8. And I see the message, your favorite number is 8. And then I see the second message. If you want enter another favorite number. Another favorite number. Who wants to say your favorite number?
3.
3. Okay, let's do that. Another favorite number. Brian?
5.
Okay. We are too tired to type more favorite numbers, so we can type exit. Oh, and then I'll show you. Let's type this. And it works since using the to lowercase. Let's say it's not a method, but I don't know how to say, but like the person who's typing exit can type it in the note, in whatever he wants to type it, and the program will accept it. So it is easier for accessing. Do you have questions?
No, it makes sense.
Brian, do you
Yeah,
have
I
questions?
don't have any questions.
Okay, so
Good job on the JavaBeans code.
So I'm ending and sharing my screen. Do you still see my screen?
Yep. Oh, nope. So good job on the JavaBeans code. That was simple.
Thank you.
Easy.
Yeah.
All right.
Make it easy.
Unfortunately, I didn't get the chance or take the time. Sorry, it's been a busy 2 days to write out some MVC code myself. But I was researching the difference between MVC and application controller pattern, and I'm sorry to tell you, but I didn't find anything that helped me understand the difference. They still seem like the same thing, where the model is all of your data, business, logic, anything that requires effort. The view is any interaction with the user or what the user sees is displayed. And the controller seems like a middleman. I mean, the controller to me seems like it sits there, and then if there's a button clicked, it tells the controller, and the controller's like, hey, model, do this. Okay, model, do this, give that to the controller. Controller's like, hey, view, here's this. So that's what it seems like, or that's my understanding thus far of the MVC pattern. The model is independent. The controller, I feel like, is what the controller and the view know about the model, like Vicky was saying. But the model has no idea about anything. It's just happy to be there. So that's kind of, there's this on Stack Exchange. Are you guys familiar with Stack Exchange? Stack Overflow. It's like an IT help online.
Yeah.
Anyways, this guy goes into depth on the MVC. Let me send you the link in the chat. if you're interested, I just sent you a link in the chat.
Thank you.
They do a pretty good job of explaining the MVC.
I have it.
Okay. Other than that, seeing as how I slacked off and I don't have any code, I apologize. We can just talk about, I guess, Friday.
Yeah, let's do that.
Just plan it out and then also prepare for fluency.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me share my screen. All right. So right now, I'm going to move JavaBeans over to here. So we'll be claiming fluency on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different topics on Friday. Brother Larson has an example of how he wants you to claim fluency. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
I think so, but we can talk more about it.
Yeah, let's see. So I think it's tool helps. Nope, not that one.
How much time?
My goodness, where is it?
Let's try how much time.
Oh, okay, I'll check. Oh, look, here it is. Ha. So how to be successful in this class. And then he lays it out. He pretty much describes how he wants you to claim fluency. So we have to have code uploaded to our Git repository. We as individuals need to do this, like provide our code. So I couldn't use Vicky's code, for instance. I have to write my own code. Now, claiming fluency. So this is an example. Brother Jones, I submitted sandbox code, and he pretty much wants you to detail or write about everything that you want to claim fluency on. So we'd have 5 topics here. And then we also got to think about the professionalism. So interacting with the instructor, helping each other as a team, how we evaluate ourselves or think about our work, how our agile methodology is working. So I would definitely use this as like a template. That's what I'm planning on doing. And then just making sure that all of our code is uploaded to GitHub. And we would be claiming fluency from strongly disagree to disagree on these 5 topics.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts or anything you guys want to add here?
Since it's my first time, it's hard to say something. Maybe Brian, he wants to add something.
It's really not too hard. It's just like just saying, yes, I did it on time. I asked these questions. I didn't understand this. I did this, and I found this. And then for the number 4, that's a little bit harder. That's more like maybe like an experience or how you felt during that week when you were doing a specific topic and what happened and what you did.
I have a question. I don't remember where, maybe it was here, but I have read about a personal journal.
Yes.
Yeah, it's right here.
Where we need to use and how. Is it the self-reflection metacognition?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
but the journal, you will never have to turn it in or show it to him. It's for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as I understand, some thoughts from this journal we will paste to the metacognition. Am I right? Or
Yeah, you can if you want to. I guess in theory you should provide some kind of proof of your metacognition. But yeah, I think just going through the how to be successful in this class, the kind of reviewing again before we claim fluency will help a lot. Okay, so because we'll be claiming fluency on Friday, I think I have Yep, I do. I have QC Jason and Jason on Friday. And those are external libraries. I'll get it working. And then if you guys want the help, I can walk you through step by step what to do. It's not hard. And then obviously creating code for it. You two will have the chance to do that over the weekend and present on Monday.
Yeah.
But as for that, it's not super difficult to get the library up and working. It's just like another class.
yeah. But you will explain on Friday.
Yes.
How to do that.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see. So let's write some. I gotta stop sharing. Let's write this just for Friday here. It's gonna be 10, 5, 6.
Fifth.
And on Jason. Brian. Present on JavaBeans. Is that about right? Oh, and then we're claiming fluency.
Yep. True.
Does that sound okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm pretty sure. So next week, Vicky, if you wanted to go over next week, we're gonna have these ones will be fun. 1, 2, 3. So Hibernate, Android HTTP URL connection and servlets. And then the week after that, JUnit tests and system level tests, and then we have diagrams after that.
Yeah. And as I understand the diagrams, it's the separate kind of work.
Yeah, we'll have to read up more on those diagrams.
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions, suggestions, anything we want to change or do?
No.
No.
Okay,
We
cool.
just need to get Adam to our team.
Yeah, well, I think we're posting the dates of our meetings. We go through and make sure that I tag him every time I post anything for the team. So he's getting all of the notifications and everything.
Yeah.
I think we can obviously keep trying to reach out, but just keeping things out there so that he has the ability to catch up and to review.
Yes.
It's good.
Because we have 5 topics left. I hope that he will have enough time to catch us.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. We have 5 topics left.
Yeah.
Cool. So we have this next week. So we'll be done with all the coding topics in the next 2 weeks. Right on schedule.
Yeah.
The system level test, that might also be separate, because that is
separate,
not code, that's writing, like the system level test, and it's like the diagrams, and it's more like the use case documents.
Oh, yay.
So you have to write.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess when we get to that point, we can figure it out.
Yeah.
I know Hibernate will be a tough one. At least we can check what the requirements are.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
It's over here.
So we have to create code for everything except for MVC, application control pattern, and servlets when it comes to the code topics.
So
create working application. Okay. Use case diagram. Here we go. To design your own, not someone else's, simple application. And then JUnit test. We have to write, oh man, a test for each major assert method. Oh, gosh.
We can do it.
There you go. System level tests for the same simple application you used in 1C for the UML diagram. Okay. Well, that'll be fun.
Mm-hmm. Fun semester. It's kind of a party.
Okay. Well, the good part is once we do this, if we get all the coding topics done, so these 2 here, done by in the next 2 weeks, then these we can spend a decent amount of time making sure we get these done and accurate. And the tough part, or I guess the catch here, is you have to have everything by to the level of disagree by week 10, which we'll be way ahead of the game if we keep up our pace. But if you hit week 10 and you're not at least disagree, he doesn't let you go any further on that particular topic.
Okay.
So as long as we're at least to disagree on everything, then we're good.
We will. We are a good team.
Yeah.
And what week is it right now? 3 or 4?
I think 4.
4?
Okay.
4.
So if we're finishing up week 4, if we're done and then we'll have all of our code fluency done by week 6. And if we have all of our UML diagramming done by week 8, that gives us an extra 2 weeks to claim proficiency in strongly agree or agree. So hopefully we can keep it up. We're doing good so far.
Yeah.
I think we can do it.
We got this. All right.
We just need to keep going and
yeah, just keep chugging along. Yeah. So everything looks good. We'll go over these things on Friday at 9 a.m.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
See you there.
All right, guys, have a good day. Vicky, have a good night.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you there.
Yeah.
See you.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.